Hello, I am Jomika and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is going to be a new series. It's going to be modded. We have currently 45 add-ons. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but if you want, you can go ahead and pause it and take a look. I don't know what all of them do. Some of them were just suggested add-ons when I added another one. So yeah, here they are. So let's go ahead and start a new game. This is the second time I've tried to do this series. I feel like this has been happening a lot to me lately, where I just mess up something early on. I had about 5 episodes recorded, and the second episode, the audio got totally messed up, and I just felt that it wasn't worth putting up and trying to fix. We weren't too far in, so I just figured I'd restart, and hopefully it'll be some better content, because watching back it was a little slow, and some of the things I tried to do just got ruined in the episode that got messed up. So here we are again. So let's do require signal for control, make it a little bit harder. We'll do plasma blackout, and I guess we'll leave it like that. We want to get rid of extra ground stations also. And yeah, everything else will just be the normal difficulty. So let's go ahead and accept that. And this will be YouTube modded career. So we'll go ahead and start that. And then we will go ahead and get some contracts going. I do have the SETI mod on this, which is mission control. There's SETI contracts here, which kind of just is all like probes first, and then you can do manned stuff. There's also another mod I have that is specifically probes first. So if you go into the vehicle assembly building, you only have probes unlocked right now, and you can't even send any people into space. Or not space, but you can't put them on anything. So let's go to mission control. We'll accept the altitude record of 18 kilometers. And we'll start with that one. Field research. Do we want to do this? Experiments around KSC. Temperature scan. And atmospheric pressure scan. Well, we can do some of them, but I don't think we can do this one yet. We can do the rest. We'll go ahead and accept it. How long do we have? 1 year? That should be plenty. So let's go ahead and we'll try to get to 18 kilometers. So we'll start with that. That's the SETI probe stack. So just another probe core. And then we'll try with this one. And the reaction wheels on this thing are not good at all. So we should try to get some if we can. But it looks like we can't. So maybe we'll just do some science to start, and then we can try to unlock stuff. So this probe core already has a thermometer built in, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's just launch this, and then we will collect the science and go ahead and back out and see if we can research some other stuff we can use to help us get to 18 kilometers. Oops. So let's log pressure data, keep that, and log the temperature, and we'll keep that. And then recover the vessel. So we got 1 science from that. Well, 1.8, but let's see. How much do we need to unlock? What are we looking for? I mean, we can get more science. This would be nice. We'd be able to do the science around Kerbal Space Center. So let's do that. We will go mission control, spaceplane hangar. And then we'll build the same exact thing. Actually, we don't even have to build the same thing. We'll just attach this to the top or the side. You can roll for a second as long as you don't break. And we'll collect the science from this also. And that should bring us to 3. And then we can unlock the stuff we need to complete the field research mission. So yeah, we're at 3 now. So we can unlock that. Does it come with a decoupler? Because that means we'd be able to do... No. Does this? Nope. Maybe that. Reaction wheels. I mean, this, if we unlock this one, we'd be able to do the 18K, no problem. But let's go ahead and unlock this. And then let's just double check mission control. Yeah. This is flying high. So we're not going to do that yet. Escape the atmosphere. So we'll leave it as is and go ahead and create a little rover so we can complete the other mission. So we'll get you up here. We'll send a scientist. Fuel tanks, we don't need that. Command and control. We'll use these guys. So is it, there we go, C and X. I always forget the controls for those. So keep that low to the ground so we have some stability. We'll get some big batteries on here. Those are the biggest. Rotate that. Actually, let's just do them on the bottom here. And we'll do 2 of these. Communication. Yeah, why not? Just in case we want to send some stuff out. Put that up there. Since those can all be done, I guess all of this can be done without actually collecting it. And I think that's probably it. We don't have solar panels, not that we really need them being this close to the Space Center. So let's go ahead and add a crew member. I guess we don't need a scientist, but just in case we do, we'll send the scientist on board. All these experiments should be able to reset on their own. So we will toggle the brakes. So we got this mod right here. It automatically does science for you. So we will transmit that and that. And then it does miss some of the science. Like the temperature scan, I think it missed. Well, what do we need for this? So temperature scan at the spaceplane hangar. Vehicle assembly building. Oh, that's right. I was thinking the spaceplane hangar was the runway, but that is definitely not the case. So let's head over to the spaceplane hangar. I cannot say that word for whatever reason. We will go ahead and lock these out. And then I have another mod that is food and water and oxygen and all that. So for longer missions, you need to bring it. Make sure that these guys have enough to survive, and if not, they will die. So we need the atmospheric pressure scan. So stop here, and that is sending out. Gonna run out a battery. So what are you missing? So you got those two. Temperature scan. Let's go ahead and get that from the runway. Nope. We'll send that out, and then we'll go to the vehicle assembly building, which is to the right. Okay, we'll keep that. And this is the vehicle assembly building, and we need the temperature scan here. So we'll send that out. Send that out. Review data. We'll try to send that out. And we'll keep that. Looks like it will be able to send out. So we did that. Got that. We can close that. Alright. So we got everything we need. Review report. We'll send that and keep that. And recover the vessel. So we got that contract complete. We got some extra science in the different areas we visited. And that'll bring us up to 47 science total. So pretty good. Let's go ahead and close all these, just saying we completed stages of the contract and then finished the whole contract. And yeah, let's try to get that 18-kilometer launch. So we'll get basic rocketry. That'll be plenty. And we don't need that yet. Don't really need that, but it's only one research point. Batteries, food supplies, heat shield, solar panels. Where's the decoupler? There's the decoupler. I don't think we need that yet, but we will need it pretty soon, so we might as well. How much is this? 16 and 20. Alright, we'll hold off on those. But let's just aim on getting to 18 kilometers. So we'll start with the SETI probe core again. And let's go with the big tank. That should be plenty. Need that also. Inline reaction wheel so we can steer. And then we'll need some fins. One thing we can do is get some batteries and some science. And here we go. So 1800, no, 800. Get two of those on there. And science. So we'll just do the one at the top. And then we'll also get this guy so we can communicate while we're actually flying. Yeah, I think all that looks good. We should be able to get to 18K. Do we have parachutes? I don't think so. No, we don't. So we have 3000 delta V. That should be plenty. So let's go ahead and get ready to launch. And then we're just aiming to get to 18K. We don't really need to get any higher. So we'll hit T to turn on SAS and altitude above 18 kilometers. So go full throttle and we'll send that out. Electric charge is climbing because we have an alternator in the engine, and we're tipping. Guess we went a little too fast. So we'll try to go a little slower. Just increase our speed a little bit. So we got half tank left. Yeah, this thing is not very aerodynamic at all, so it's gonna tip when it gets going too fast. I guess, I'm just making that up, I don't know for sure, but that sounds good to me. So we're at 14K just about. We should have no problems getting all the way up to 18K. And we might as well go a little bit higher and see if we can get some more science. Let's go ahead and log pressure data, nothing new. Okay, that is new. So we'll get those two. And we did reach 18 kilometers, no problem. And we'll end up coming down far away from the Space Center, which is good. So let's go ahead and we're not going to make it to 70K, are we? We might. Probably not, but there should be a way I can accept contracts from here. Contract reward modifier, I don't need that. All contracts. Nope. Oops. Close those. What is this one? Nope. I don't know. Somewhere I can accept contracts from here, but we don't really have to worry about that. 130. And we'll send that experiment out. And we're out of fuel. There we go. Alright. So, offered. Can I accept the one to get into escape the atmosphere? So I accepted it and completed it. Alright. So which one was it? This one? Yeah. Alright. So we got that, and let's see if there's anything else. Just manned. Alright, that's fine. So what we can do now is just go ahead and time warp. And no new science here. But we'll just time warp some more. This will probably burn up in the atmosphere. But that's okay. We weren't expecting to bring this back anyways. I may be able to get some more science over the ocean. But we lost something. Looks like our fins. So there we go. Transmit that. And I think that's going to be all the science we get from this mission. And you're just going to explode very loudly into the water. And then we'll escape out of this and go to the Space Center. So let's take a look and see how much science we got from this mission. Oh yeah, that's right. Since it was considered a failure, since it crashed, it won't pop up the screen. But we are up to about 50 science again. And then we got our completed contracts here. 18 kilometers, escape the atmosphere. And then we can go into the SETI contracts. And they want us to do a manned altitude record of 18K and orbit around Kerbal. Both of those should be pretty easy with what we have now, except the fact that I don't think we have any manned command pods, which we pick up somewhere. But that's okay. That's going to do it for today's episode. When we come back next time, we will go ahead and try to complete the manned missions in here. This one shouldn't be an issue at all, as long as we can unlock the command pod. And then this one will be a little bit trickier with the tech we have, but also shouldn't be a problem for next episode. So, yeah, if you liked the episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to continue the series with me, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.